Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Attaining the Second Cognition. I'm Endall Beall. I'm going to be providing some information in this video that you probably never heard before because it hasn't been presented to the world at large. Particularly not through the goddamn spiritual traditions, because they're all wired to teach you dependency on some guiding cosmic principle, the Brahman or cosmic oneness or unity or whatever else bullshit the Hive Collective was trying to program humanity into believing. We've talked about energy downloads. We haven't given a lot of specifics to it publicly because most people are going to probably try and abuse it anyway. And I'm not going to provide a lot of information in this video in reference to energetic downloads. What I am going to provide is some understanding as to what the energy downloads do. The first thing I'm going to point out is all of those people that have asked to be channelers invited in some serious programming manipulation. I'm not going to go into the specifics of it, but if you ever ask the Ascended Masters for shit, you got some serious ugly programs riding on your ass. This request to be a channeler and connect with the hive or connect with the divine opened the door for them motherfuckers to walk right in and take over your consciousness and manipulate you in manners that you would be horrified to realize. Regardless of all their smarmy love and light indoctrination and how they could trigger your emotional centers to feel this divine love, they plugged some nasty shit into your heads. And one of these days, you're going to have to get those programs removed. There is a way to do it. I'm also not going to share that in this video, because as long as you're hooked into that shit and want to embrace that shit, then you deserve what you got. Now, so far as other energetic downloads, a lot of Soika crew members, regardless of whether they were consciously aware of it or not, were getting energy downloads over the past number of years. These downloads can make you feel like you got goose flesh, the hair standing up on your arms, make your crown area tingle, can often even make you feel stoned for no apparent reason whatsoever. Each of these sensations are physical indicators of energetic downloads taking place. Now, while the Ascended Masters and the dipshits concentrated on intellect, they didn't give you much in the way of how the body assimilates energies. I've written in some of my books that the body is like a radio antenna. We receive frequencies from all over the place. And how you advance is dependent on, number one, consciously assimilating and taking in these energies, knowing what you're doing rather than having them hit you randomly. And number two, knowing that it's not going to your intellect, it's not going to your mind. Expanding your mind in an intellectual fashion is not going to work where energetic assimilation is concerned. When you receive these energies, they hit you in different levels of your physiology, most notably within the nervous system. This is one reason the devices created by Hendrikus G. Luce works to attack the human nervous system and keep people vibrating at the lowest end of 3D. Whenever you think you're elevating your vibration and you watch one of their videos, with their DNA enhancements or your quick shortcut to whatever the fuck they're selling, any energetic advancements you may have had that came in through your nervous system is knocked right back down in the basement by embracing these frequencies, by exposing yourself to these frequencies. Now, what they do is they'll encode these frequencies to where people will get a little bit of an elevated sense of, oh, that made me feel empowered. Well, when you're operating at the bottom of the barrel, it doesn't take a lot of artificially generated frequency to give you a little bit of a love rush or whatever the fuck they're selling their stuff with. So while you're thinking that you're getting this advanced energy through watching these videos, you have to remember that you're sitting at the bottom of the barrel. It doesn't take anything to manipulate your nervous system to make you feel this shit. However, if you have truly elevated your frequency, geared up your body's nervous system to facilitate, assimilate, and accept these energies better, when you go watch one of their videos, it turns and knocks all of your advancement right back in the basement. Because most of your energetic downloads deal with upgrading the nervous system. And when you watch their videos with their nice little frequencies on them, it drags you right back down. So all your progress gets erased. And the more you watch these things, the more it keeps you down, the more it puts layers of programming to ensure that you stay down. So every bit of progress you may have made in reference to your energetic advancement, when you watch their shit and repeatedly watch their shit, you're just putting layers and layers of programming to keep you right there at the bottom of the barrel of 3D frequencies. So you can either forsake that stuff, elevate yourself vibrationally, gear up your nervous system, or you can keep watching their stuff and let it keep knocking you back down to the bottom of the barrel and killing every bit of your advancement. They know what this does. They know that it keeps you roped in from a physiological standpoint, no matter what you may do on a mental or intellectual basis. These frequencies are designed to elevate your physiology to facilitate attaching to the cosmic network. So why climb 10 steps up a ladder, watch one of their goddamn frequency-laden videos, and get knocked back down to where you didn't climb a step at all? This is how they're keeping humanity locked down through these frequency manipulations on their videos. It's also on their websites. They've got the same type of frequency manipulation provided by their adepts in their books. It might elevate you and inspire you a little bit with the love energy, but like I said, if you're at the bottom of the barrel, it doesn't take a lot of energy to deceive you. When you step into the higher frequency shit, you're going to notice that stuff in all of their material. You will rise above it and you will feel the ugly, nasty, tarry feel of all of this shit. But until you can get elevated enough to sense this and detect this, you're liable to fall prey to it. So with your elevating your vibration, realize that there's nothing that they are producing in their videos that is going to elevate you. All of these hidden frequencies and sub-frequencies that they have on their videos, websites, and books and shit like that is designed to keep you at the bottom of the barrel and never elevating above that. This is another part of the grand deception. They sell you the indoctrination, and then they turn around and they attack your physiology with the lose devices and the frequencies plugged into their goddamn videos. And even when you get to an elevated state of energetic advancement, the physiology still responds to the ugly goddamn signatures. I don't watch the shit. I can tell within 10 to 20 seconds whether they got frequency shit on their videos, and I stop watching them. Because it can make the body feel uncomfortable. When you get your frequency elevated, they are made and designed to make you feel badly. And a lot of these frequencies worked on by their adepts plug in programs. So aside from getting your frequency tampered with, they're plugging in programs through your energetic body. And I don't care how many people want to believe this or not, but this is fucking reality. You have to understand that there are many permutations to how they use this controlling mechanism. They control you intellectually on a psychological level, and they control you physiologically on an energetic level by attacking your nervous system. All you have to do is go up and look up Hendrikus G. Loos, L-O-O-S, at the U.S. patent offices. This guy's got a list of goddamn patents. Read about these patents. They've been patented, by the U.S. Patent Office. And read what they're designed to do. and then apply it to all this new age bullshit that's out there. They're transmitting these frequencies through TV, through radio, through their videos on YouTube, through any type of electronic medium they can hook one of these goddamn frequencies to. And every time you look into their shit and your frequency and your personal vibrational level isn't elevated enough to detect the difference, you're getting fucking hammered. So they'll come up with all these ideas, you know, DNA activations and all the other stuff I've discussed in other videos. These are all lures to get you to dial in to their malarkey so they can plug these frequencies into you and completely stop your vibrational advancement. That's what they do. That's how they do it. As long as you keep chasing that stuff, all you're doing is shooting yourself in the foot. You're never going to advance. And the more you watch them, thinking, well, I've watched it once. So each time you go back and revisit and watch those things, thinking you're getting some kind of DNA activation, you're just getting your vibration knocked in the gutter. I've tried to warn people about this, and maybe this deeper explanation will clarify exactly the game these people are playing. So here's the information. Take it, ponder it, and decide what you want to do about it. But if you want to advance vibrationally, to gear up your nervous system, to deal with connecting to the universal network, and that's all it is, it's a network, it's like the internet. In order to gain access to this information, you have to elevate yourself vibrationally. You have to adapt your form to the energies to be able to tap into it. But as long as you keep your energies down there in the bottom of the barrel, you're not going to tap into it. So be advised and be cautious. Know what they're doing. And don't give them yourself by chasing their pipe dreams and their wondrous activations and cures and healing modalities and all this other malarkey. This message is for those with people who have the ears to listen. Those who don't want to listen, hell with you. Deal with your stupidity. I have a saying, stupidity has a price. And if you want to be stupid, you're going to pay the price. Gain some wisdom. And for all our listeners that are trying to advance themselves, working to advance themselves, stay the course and don't give up on yourselves.